Okay, I think we're ready to finish this. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby. Oh, so we have one last power cell to get, and it's in this next mission. I don't want to miss it. I really want the special armor. Come back. We found the ruins during the mission, the mountain that fell. So it's after rappelling down, okay. The mountain that fell. I'll probably have to fight all these machines again. Alrighty. That's right, okay. I've already been here. Came up once before to get the vantage. And those vantages are so cool.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Is it up here?
Yeah, it's guarded all right. But I can get through this.
That is not a machine. Stalker. Is that it? There were way more machines here last time when I was here. I thought there were. And there's another stalker. Override. I really should have stocked on Blaze before coming up here. Oh gosh, okay. Oh my goodness. Is that my stuff there? Might be. It's not guarded by a bunch of glint hawks this time.
Handy.
Oh crap, that's the friendly one. So glad there's no glint hawks this time. The glint hawks are further up. I can't remember. It was a while ago that I came up here. Oh, rat! Let's just warp up. It's below. Okay. Save.
It'll be daybreak soon.
Huh, nothing seems to be here. So odd. Looks like there's, well, there was a storm bird, but I guess I killed it already. That's nice. Up we go. Sure it's cold up here. That's something. That might be something. I saw something glowing ahead.
Oh, useful.
Well, looks like there was some kind of destruction that went on here. It's hard to tell because it's all covered in snow now. Whoa. We made it.
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Well, reactors can have a lot of damage.
Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before.
To a point. You'll see.
Okay.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Okay.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Okay.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
What is that? Me, you, hello? Oh, thank you for the bits.
entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
That's new. Oh boy, yeah, that's a new thing that happened yesterday. Okay. Gaia Prime. So this is where the AI that was responsible for rebuilding the world lived.
Logging arrivals, Shan Margot. Logging arrivals, Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice?
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Not forever. Just the rest of your life.
So they had some people stationed here to help.
Mind your footing.
Oh! I nearly threw myself to my doom. So how's your day going, Mio? Whoa. Okay. Down we go. Hi-ya! Wow, this place just got devastated. So I'm looking for a blue cave.
Guess that's my way across.
Is it? I'm doing okay, I'm asleep. Okay. Find a power cell, climb down the rappel down into the rooms, but before following the objective marker to the right, walk left and walk north. Be a blue lit cave in front of you. I don't see a blue lit cave anywhere. There's something to find though. Oh, is this it? There's something in here. Ah, that's it. It's the last power cell.
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
Come on, grab on. I want to see what's up there. Though I don't know if it's anything super important. I see grab ledges right there. I don't see anywhere to get to them. Okay. Maybe that's a later thing. by thunder. Oh boy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mio. That doesn't sound fun at all. Yeah.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer. Glad that's over.
Thankfully, that wasn't a long drop.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft. This must have been where they lived. What's left of it.
How
Once
was your
this
grandma?
was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Oh,
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet. A barren sphere. Just Gaia. And her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. a distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given a chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mio. Sounds rough. I have one surviving grandparent, and she's up there in years. And she seems to be doing alright every time I see her. Okay.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Not very many data points left.
Elizabeth. What is this?
Like this.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Mommy, no.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
It figures she would sacrifice everything to keep Gaia going.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek is only one. I miss you. Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You, you got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Well, data points all over the place.
All right.
Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein. May I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor, Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
So even Gaia felt loss, even though she was an AI.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Uh-oh.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
Kinda worried. I wonder if Ted snapped and killed everyone else. And if this place is still open, why aren't there any other intruders? It's only a matter of time before the eclipse shows up. Come on. Come on, Aloy. There we go.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Oh my goodness, I nearly died. What was that?
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Up. Is that?
What?
Bodies.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
Did he, like, vent the place or something?
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the said system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Captain atmosphere.
Why'd you do this, Ted? At least we know what happened to Apollo. It got nuked. I wonder we didn't get the knowledge we needed.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Shielded code contains Gaia upgrade routine once active. This command cannot be rescinded.
The master override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Seems like a tall order. sure Hades isn't going to enjoy this. Probably gonna stop me. Or try.
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing. I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades. You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine? Define timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sanctum's reign. Define Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja. Now that's more like it. Task is complete. Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing. Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. How inconvenient for me. Come before me. You shall receive your reward. Very well. Healus. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
They're coming. Preparations are complete. Ah, Lucent Bahamas. Behold, as I promised you. What?
Manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O Shadow of Prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Okay. Silence lands. Does this mean I get a new spear? Looming Shadow, that's the final quest, PayPal. Ah, I missed the data point. Dang it. That's okay. Okay. gonna go retrieve that armor. Oh yeah, baby. Give me that armor. Been wanting it for so long. Oh, armor. Give me that armor, BB. Oh my goodness. This better be like epic level armor. I wonder if this like boosts my spear to like obscene levels. Actually, let's see real fast. Inventory. Weapons. Silence Lance. The shock damage. Light attack slower. Heavy shock attack used to override unlocked machines. Sweet. So we did get an upgraded lance. And why is there a... Oh, what's this? Prepared file? Just wrapped up inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction is well on the way. Reactor installed. Living spaces completed. Spent last year on the Bryce site designing project. ZD, Project Labs, space for building is included. Not a fan of the glass wall. Guess Murray's intention was to ensconce me with the all-seeing presence of the opposite effect makes me feel watched. Aries recorded his presentation, suitably bleak. Scheduled to record mine Friday. Extraction teams are heading out. How scared and confused it must be. Snatched off the street, carted across the world, held in cells. That's what they understand once they see the big picture. I'm going to get a few hours of sleep. Back to the ZD side. MIE can go hang. Sleep. Oh, so it's like slowly repairing these files. Okay. I'm gonna manual save here. Because this is, I think, a point of no return quest. I should probably stock up on Blaze. I don't remember how to get into these ruins. Wait, why am I taking the long way around? Maybe that's the entrance. Maybe I should follow this.
These are helpful. Bit bitter though.
Why is it giving me the runaround? Oop! Ow. Is this the bunker entrance? Maybe? Okay, this looks like it's it. I haven't seen Warner games. It sounds interesting, I just haven't seen it. Okay, repair.
These two. It's some kind of code. Maybe there's a clue nearby. I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time.
So 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock,
Maybe there's some more information nearby. Something that will tell me
6
how this
o'clock.
works. Looks like each dial has 4 positions. if I get each dial in the right position.
100.
Good.
Oh,
Now to check the door.
it's open.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
Ultra Weave trials. Pass threshold 85, ballistic 91, shrapnel 87, laser 88, shield integrity 86, impact torso, arms, legs. Weave is not tightened properly. Torso is lagging, recommend increasing weave density. Getting there in weave density detection, integration error on the left knee, tanked heavy impact. Ouch. Surgery required. Oh, they tested it with the person inside. Whoa. Sounds hardcore. Ultra Weave progress. You want it fast, cheap, good. Flexible nano wiper instead of plating, enhancing protection, hard light micro projector, reducer length. Better yet, it might be half the weight, half the cost, offer twice mobility. We need the balance of our funding. Wow, so they're developing like a super armor.
Full already.
Okay, how do I release the clamps? Where do I go? Over here? Aha!
Need to install these power cells. That should do it. Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go. The last one. All powered up. These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle.
Oh dear. Okay. 90 degrees. 70 degrees. 360 is full circle. 360, that would be 90 degrees. 630, I'm gonna guess. There we go.
Let's have a look at that armor inside.
Not nearly as bad as the upside down one.
Alright. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Whoa, this armor looks so badass. Yeah, I got stitched together. Projects a damage absorbing force shield. Takes time to recharge when depleted. I've got a force field. I got a force field, guys. I'm awesome. Force field armor. Okay, next up. Let's go to a vendor and buy some resources. And then we're gonna start this final quest. Actually, I'm gonna override the save, so I don't have to re-get the armor.
All Mother has sent her to us.
Okay, buddy. Let's make sure I've got the very best. Oh, surprised we haven't gotten a better coil. Okay, let's trade with you. First, we're gonna sell off some stuff. Sell the rope caster. We're gonna sell off crafting resources. Well, not all of them. Sell off these. Never did get that goose skin, did I? We're going to buy enough blaze to blow a hole in a mountain. Because I use this stuff like in everything. And I've got a ton of shards. Buy a free sample box. We're gonna buy as many special mod boxes as we can. Well, not as many as we can. We're gonna leave some shards for crafting. Now we open the boxes. Coil, corruption coil, tear coil, damage coil. Dang it, it wasn't a maxed damage coil. Okay, then we want to make sure our favorite weapons have all the best enhancements. Yeah, let's put that one in. %50 handling, damage, and fire, yes. Fire and shock, yes. Okay. Sharp shot bow. Oh, I have a 43 damage mod here and a 41. You know what? I'm putting these in the blast sling. I don't. Because this is my main powerhouse. I want this thing operating at peak performance because I use it for damage. Better do. Okay. My hunter bow. Do I have a good fire coil to put in it? No. Do I have a better damage coil to put in it? No. Tear. Though I'm really tempted to put in a handling core. Okay. Don't really use the shadow sling very often. Rope caster though. There's a better handling for you. I think I might just go full handling on this guy. Because it makes it ridiculous. Corruption handling freeze. Wow, that's a good one. Freeze damage fire. Nah. Do I have a better handling one? Not really. Okay, and the Shadow Rattler. No effect. Shocks. Okay. I got everything. I might as well upgrade the Shadow Sling, even though I never use it. That's a really good elemental weapon. But I like never use it.
This could fit.
Okay, and then we're gonna sell off. Oh, of these. Wow, I have a ton of mods. bother looking at the armor. I will hold on to some if the Shield Weaver's armor isn't as epic as I was hoping. Do I buy another mod box? Nah, I think I'm okay. Okay. Wait, where's the fire at? There we go. Save one more time. Okay, I think we're ready. Ooh, the Palace of the Sun. Let's finish this. We're going to defeat an agent thingamabomb that wants to murder everything. Going to be fun. Might die a few times. We might die a lot. Guessing we will die a lot. I wish it would load faster, but that was a long fast travel. Almost done. And we're almost done with the game. Actually, how far along does it say we are? 96%. I wonder if that refers to story or that story or just kind of like side quests and stuff too. Oh, I'm stuck on people. Come on, guys, I gotta save the world. My magic armor. Okay, Val, you ready for this?
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, Allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Have you spoken to Blameless Murad?
Not yet, but I will.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive preparations are his responsibility.
Oh, so you won't talk. Okay.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
I have no problem with Talana Khan Padish as head of the
Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the rigid defenses and at the spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
View the defense science, operations, rest. I don't really want to rest yet, so let's look at preps. Oh, damage file repaired. Last time I visited Prime was November of last year. Months have been a blur. Flew out overseas. Decided to grab sleep. Called the guy before I bedded down, ostensibly to update her on site plan. The truth is, I missed her. Developed a habit of speaking to her before I sleep. Something, the only thing that calms me. Woke to a message. Odyssey launched. Threshold chance of survival has doubled. Why then do I feel so uneasy? The world of far zenith that the ship reached its destination. Forwarded Odyssey message from the Alpha. Naiad replied with less than a poem, of course. Didn't read all of it, but it seems to be about launching a ship rather than building one. A stanza for a couplet leapt out at me. Humanity, with all its fears, with all its hopes for future years, is hanging breathless on thy fate. Yeah, Odyssey and Zero Dawn both. Speaking of which, I should get back to ZD. Guess I can stop by and check the meter's progress too, see if I can get out there without a volume of Tennyson pressing into my hands. I'll count myself lucky. Okay. Look at these defenses. Whoa, another file repaired? Wait, that's the same one.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
Wait, are there any side quests? anything special? I'm only... Oh, the vessels. Wait, where's the vessel, dude? Back this way.
No. Has the enemy reached the main gate? Ammunition and bandages would...
We're trapped now. The only way out is this.
Yes. Yes. Trade quick.
Oh, I never did get these from him.
I will leave you to the hunt.
And a bunch of low-grade mods.
You're everything I'm not. Strong, brave, active. Come, talk a spell.
Oh, no, I don't want to rest. I want to look at the defenses. Where are they? They outside? Okay, they are outside. So let's loot the city. Rather than running around inside it, getting lost. Training dummy! What are their training dummies? What are training dummies doing down here?
This is where it ends.
There it ends for you, training dummy. You've met your match.
Have you just polished that armor, was it?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Always stay
Forget
bright.
I said anything.
Always stay
You
alert.
look very
That's what I say.
dignified.
Thank you.
And shiny. Very shiny.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nor at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Don't let your guard down.
Travis came trick-or-treating dressed up like me. Should have seen that coming. Scheduled to fly out to G Prime. Final inspections. Kept fidgeting. I was relieved when we flew back to Thebes. Struggled long enough to give me a detailed briefing on a strategic situation. Basically, we've entered the terminal phase, as the color of the sky when I was flying overhead was blue enough. Another 2-3 weeks, the atmosphere won't be breathable. Last vestiges of European and West African supergrades are trapped with their backs against the Atlantic. The news is tiding production show we can still finish, but the margin of error is plus or minus 10 days, not a good spread. The leg breaks through ahead of schedule, well, it just can't. Will not let that happen. Need to get back to Zero Dawn. What's this?
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
Can I keep it? I think it's awesome. I'm feeling like it's gonna be
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Lucid?
As many as I have to.
You don't want to know what...
I love it when you say things like that. It's so...
What?
cheerful.
Talana Company.
Little Huntress.
Yay.
You called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier, but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road. Vanasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it. Well then. Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
I have to play this game not? What? Talked to Tab already. Is there anyone else to talk to over here? What's this?
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
I don't remember you at all, lady. Oh,
Elita, I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If a Trawl were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him. For both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment. Every dawn and dusk. I should give you this. To help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Elita. Be safe.
Watch out for the Austrian
Antidotes. Yay. Okay.
That's a nice spear, Uther.
Anyone else to talk? Oh, looks like there
like
might
the
be
way
some more
you
crew
grip
down
it.
here to talk.
Enough.
Geneva, they called you back to duty.
So, you're the one behind all this commotion? Who made Sun King Avad finally show his sword arm from behind those robes?
A king can be fierce and fair, Geneva. He's a good man.
A smart man, too. He had Murad offer all my prisoners a royal pardon if they'd fight for Meridian. The whole motley lot of them agreed. Didn't take much convincing.
With your kind of convincing, I don't doubt it.
Ha! This time I went easy on them. Those who commit the crime of attacking Meridian, they'll see less of my lenient side. May the sun blaze at your back, Aloy.
No?
Nakoa.
I found a
Okay,
site that
friend.
helped me with it.
How could I not? During the Red Raids, there was only one Karja butcher the Nora feared more than Zaid.
Helis.
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how strong. For the Nora he terrorized, for myself, and for my father.
We'll stop him. You have my word.
Your word means a lot, especially now. Because of you, I hear the sacred land is opened. If we win, I can go home. It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy. Until the end.
Isn't that him? From the Battle
Oh,
of the
it's
Dawn?
new.
Can be. Cinnabar Sands was before that, and there were no survivors.
Well, I don't like to boast.
Oh, sun, keep the shadow from falling upon me.
Hey, Nil.
Nil?
Hey, Aloy. They told me your name. I said hair like a splash of blood, tenacious as a scrapper's jaws. I've thought about what you said. Every time, the wound you gave me caught in my ribs.
But I didn't wound you.
Not by metal. Still, I forgive. A duel is such a fleeting joy. If one of us had ended the other, we'd have missed all this. The weight before blood is shed, like the scrape of a blade across your teeth.
Nil, you're making it difficult to be glad to see you. But you're needed. The battle will be hard.
Hard? I was assured the odds would be near impossible.
And you signed up anyway?
Impossible odds, fine company, killing without consequence. How could I resist?
Oh, you're so weird, Nil. Is there anyone else to talk to? I just wonder if I actually got everyone or not.
She stood between the assassin and our Sun King.
Okay, let's go to the spire. I don't think I've ever been to this part of town. Anyone interesting looking up here? No? Pardon me, I've got a world to save. Oh, another damaged file repaired. Oh wait, no, I already got that one. Okay, I'm going the right way. Oh, I think I did all the side quests. So, should have all the allies for that last achievement. Never hurts to be prepped.
Good. I can use this.
Oh, that's the spire. Never been up here, actually. goodness, it's a long climb. Don't see any handholds, so we're just gonna have to pay it. I believe there's a fast way down. Oh my goodness. I think we're almost there. It's a spire. Whoa.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These cards are in.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Is there anyone else to talk to? No one up here.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
And let's not get cocky, boys. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
All these friends. Okay. Where's the Hunter's Lodge lady, though? Yeah, this is incredibly heart-wrenching.
Hope we fight soon. My armor's getting itchy.
Guess the last thing to do is to rest for the night. Okay. Keep feeling like I might have missed something. All these people here to fight with Aloy. Okay, save. Is that a new file? It is. It's been 43 hours since Herod's warring the collapse of the eastern line, swarms launching some kind of pincer. 5 or 6 days more than Gaia could have launched without our help, I really do. We had to scramble, Zero Dawn became a madhouse, absolute bedlam, every team rushing to stabilize code and lock it down as Gammas got evacuated, then Betas. Sky was on her way, I gathered the Alphas together to give them bad news, felt like I was going to throw up. They already knew, of course. They knew the work wasn't really finished, close but not quite. Still tests to run, kinky smooth work to do, but they accepted it. New Elysium for us, we'll spend the rest of our lives here testing and polishing each subordinate function to perfection. So we get when you recruit a bunch of obsessive perfectionists. Managed not to cry until I got back to my office. So here we are setting up Gaia Prime, and yeah, such a close thing. Makes me feel nauseated all over when I contemplate how the fate of life could hinge on a coincidence. If I'd never proposed a Lightkeeper protocol, there never would have been living spaces constructed here. If I'd abandoned the protocol sooner, the necessary life support system never would have been installed. If. At least we won't have to endure the creepiness of raising and training clones of ourselves. Genetic material was never processed out of cradle sites, so it's not even possible. For which I'm glad. I really, really wouldn't want to spend time around a young Travis Tate, raised by Travis Tate. No, it'll be up to us to perfect Gaia, one generation only. Update, that was General Harris. The salient has collapsed. USRC expects to be overrun in 2 days, which gives us 72 hours at best to lock down and seal up. Buried alive for life's sake. I'll go tell the neighbors. Hard left.
Owen's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
I don't think so. Go way back.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Yay, I got it! I was worried about that achievement.
Ma'am?
There are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
I am ready.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
But it's not with smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Oh my gosh. It's a Deathbringer.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says! Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
Keyless.
Keyless!
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
This time I've got badass armor.
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in the Sun Ring then.
Fall before the shadow.
Crit. Holy crap. Spear is pretty badass. Get shot. I haven't taken any damage yet.
The end is inevitable.
Oh, he's got a ton of HP. Let's kill his friends first. I feel like I don't want him to touch me. Okay, he's resistant to this weapon. Oh, shields are down.
Meridian must run red to be cleansed.
Can't let him in close.
Shields are down. What's he doing? Come here, big guy. You scared of me?
Bridge can't take much more of this.
Goodness, he has a ton of
Giving
HP.
way! He's quick.
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down.
I am chosen. You came from nothing.
Oh, I stunned you, bitch.
die on nothing. A savage cannot understand destiny.
How many bombs to the face does it take? Ha!
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
None of this was meant to be, Helis. You made it happen. Followed your orders, butchered so many, and for what? To die on your knees, used like a pawn by a power you don't even understand?
You pity me?
Turn your face to the sun.
Oh boy. That's one guy down, but Hades is still running around. Let's stop Hades, really. This is the guiding force of this. Can't carry more.
Where do you need me?
Pick up a cannon on the platform.
Here it comes. Better move.
Shields are holding. Such a cool weapon. Wish I could add more of them.
Gotta get to another platform.
Come on, shields hold.
and prepare.
Raise arms again! West!
Uh-oh. I'm out of position. Come on. A stormbird? Ah, direct hit. Dang it. Why can't I hit it? It's like right here. I don't even know what's going on. Grab this. Okay, I think it's dead. Oh my goodness. More. Crap. I had shield armor. How did I get knocked out? Hades. No. Throw your spear at it.
Aloy. Aloy. Aloy.
What am I looking at?
My own mother, you survived.
What am I looking at? What is
I
that?
thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No, wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Oh my goodness. Am I almost dead? Ah, much better. So much fire.
This is where I belong, Aloy. But the spire calls for you.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face the true sun's shadow demon. Take the fight to the spire. Meridian will hold, or my marks of honor mean nothing.
I will answer for the
Nobody turns away from a challenge.
Rest now, I sent her.
She died? No, she's still alive. Oh gosh. Wait, what happened to my armor?
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
Oh crap. Was I too late? Oh no. Did I fail? Was I not fast enough? It's eating the tree. Uh-oh. This is bad.
Hades has started the signal. It must have gotten through the defenses. Nora. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
Oh. Ah.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
It's gonna end here.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that.
We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
Oh, there she is. That time
I
you
should
showed
stock
up.
Last chance.
I was too slow. I lose. Hey. Where am I supposed to go? Don't have any time for talk. It's time to blow up the machines. You're facing. Oh, there it is. Have to stop it.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
Deathbringer. Let's equip. Oh wait, no. Hey, buddy. Oh, you seem to be on fire. That's a problem. Why won't you just die? Oh, shields are down. Oh, you seem to have overheated, sir. Can't be good for operations. Oh, please die. What? Where? Oh crap.
That one was the last.
Uh-oh. Shields have failed. Dying. Please stand by. Heal.
Execute.
Big one wants a piece of you, Aloy.
I can't back down now.
Okay, that's doing like next to nothing to it.
Watch it. They keep coming. Knock them back.
Take them out first!
Time I've got left. I can do this.
Shields are down. Shields re-enabled. Shields have failed. Heal. Heal.
Last one down, for now. They are slain! Our arrows were true!
Need more blaze. Oh my goodness.
Execute.
The big one wants a duel! Okay, here it comes.
Time enough to beat the machine back.
Gotta trigger an overheat again.
That's it. My way's clear.
It's down! Time to do what you came for, Aloy.
Mere haters.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
See ya, Hades.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
We did it!
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I'd hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Well, we found Mommy. For Horizon Zero Dawn 2, I don't know how they could do it too. I feel like they wrapped up all of the plot points. Wow. It's sad, but she died like 1,000 years ago, so. So our mom wasn't a Dora after all. Wow. That's a really good story. Can't remember last time a story made me so emotional though. I guess, I guess they could do stuff with the setup of Gaia and everything. Oh, they'll make a sequel? Let's see why. Huh. Information enough to watch all the credit. You can see Amy's girl's name in the quality assurance section. Really? I didn't know she worked on this game. Well, no wonder it was I guess a good game. Go whine to her about bugs. Like, the one cutscene where it showed me a bunch of armor. This ending credits ages with path E. Year. I haven't played that game. It's too big. Too big. How long are the credits? This could be like 10-15 minutes of credits. It's insane the amount of work that goes into making these things. their speed up option now. Half an hour long? Holy crap. I don't know if I'm that patient. Can I speed it up? No. I want to say Kristen's name. I don't. Well, the first Last of Us had pretty good graphics, didn't it? Is the special thing I want to see, is that like at the end of the credits? Or is it past? Can I skip the credits and still see it? I want to see the special thing. Yeah. This game's graphics were amazing. Oh, we're in QA. I didn't see Kristen's name there. Unless I didn't look hard enough. Aw, man, I must have missed it. I looked for Kristen, I didn't see it. I missed it. Yeah, the character faces weren't the best, but I mean the set pieces, the environment, the machines, power armor at the end was pretty dang cool. Special things. I think we're getting close to the credits actually. Wow. Yeah. Oh, this is the general credits? Okay. Wait, I thought this was in alphabetical order, and now it's Secret Agent Mark Cerny? What? So, where's the sequel part? Is that at the end of the credits? Do I have to watch the credits to see it? Gorilla babies? I guess when you have a long project, you're gonna have some babies who've gotta be special to get these credits. Okay, so let's skip this, because it's Aspire. Uh-oh. How is Hades still active? I thought we purged it.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Oh no. Silence, you were really... What? I thought you were a friend. Silence, you bitch. Ah. Oh my goodness, really? Really? Your lust for knowledge is gonna put the world at stake again. You know that, right? Right, and Hades done. Arrives and Hades gonna get bitch slapped again. When do I get my trophies? Congratulations defeating Hades, protecting Gaia. Just because you completed the main story doesn't mean you finished the game. Feel free to continue exploring and completing any unfinished quests and activities. Stay the world has been restored just before the Looming Shadow. Keep all the loot and experience. Thank you for playing. Ended the machine threat. Woo! All trophies obtained! Platinum, baby. Gotta be a platinum. So perfect, why did you... It was perfect, why did you do that? Why did I do what? What did I do wrong? I don't understand. Crap, what did I do wrong? I don't know what I did. The story was perfect. Why did they add another bit? Yeah. Why did they have to add in silence? But I don't have anything else to do. I did all the side quests. Deathbringer lens. Yeah. Guess the game's basically over. Next time I stream, I'm probably gonna be doing Riptail. I gotta keep that stream.
I love this bit.
Perfect. Oh, okay, now I understand what you said. I misread it the first time. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna call the stream here. I guess I can see if there's someone to raid. Oh. I'm a lot of PS4 games to play because I beat this one and 100%ed it. Oh, I'm glad they didn't do a difficulty thing.
I love this bit.
Or achievement related to difficulty. Because those are the worst. raid my friend. Let's raid Couch Quest Live. Because sales. Because the game was good, why not make another one? Let's see if I can get the name right. Couch Quests Live. No, I don't want to quote ad, I want to raid Couch Quests Live. Hey guys, you know the drill. I'm gonna run in and say the thing. This guy shows up and lurks a lot in my stuff. He hasn't been watching Zero Dawn because he wants to play it himself. But he's playing Bloodborne, so you can go harass him and give him advice. Well, not kidding. I don't know if how he is with the whole advice thing or not. But let me know when you're ready. And we can get this show on the road. Alrighty. See you all over there. Bye!